Hey, hello. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back again. If you're here for the first time, please just do the right thing and join the family of beauty, faith, and fashion, and subscribe to the channel and click that notification button. And welcome to us doing this gorgeous client of mine, and she was ready to go for a full face bit. I was like, you came to the right place. And today, as we go through this look, I want us to talk about this thing that I see happening a lot, especially in the more streets. Hey, like as a makeup artist, why do you start with your eyes first, or why do you start with your face first? I have a lot of people asking me like, why you not doing the face first, or why do you do? So I was like, you know what, let me talk about it and see and hear also from you guys. Please just share what your thoughts on the comment section. Anyways, for me, the reason why I'm even bringing this up is that I prefer doing the eyes first for this reason, especially if I'm doing a client that I'm doing for the first time, because what happens is that I do not know how the client will respond to anything that I'm going to apply, especially close to the eyes. Some clients tend to cry when you're doing eyelashes. Some tend to cry even with eyeshadow. Sometimes they're irritated, especially this client of mine. She wanted to have contacts on, so you know what, I wasn't sure how she was going to respond. So I would prefer doing the eyes first, so that even if the client cries or we have to wait for a while, it's not going to mess up the face, because imagine if my whole face is done and then I have to deal, and try to touch up. I probably wouldn't like that. So that's my number one reason why I prefer doing the eyes first. And secondly, it's because most of my clients love glam looks. Glam looks, it means there's going to be a lot of application on the eyeshadow. The technique is going to be different. Sometimes colors are going to be different. I'm going to have a lot of shimmer, so also it's going to help me to deal with fallout. Because one thing about doing makeup is that when you are done, you want your skin to be flawless. So you will see that you always have to touch up if you start with the face first. And thirdly, I find that I am very quick when I do the eyes first, because that's the most part that is most creative, that will require proper eyeshadow placement, shaping the eyebrows, etc. So I know when I have that gotten off the way, I'm cruising. After that, it's much easier. Unlike, let's say I'm doing the face, I'm done the face first, and then I see that my time is ticking or my time is gone, trying to rush the eyes or trying to rush the eyebrows, might prove a little bit difficult. But anyway, guys, this is not a one size fit all. Preferences are different, but trust me, I actually can do makeup starting with the face first and then following up with the eyes. But I just prefer to do the eyes first. It helps me to be more creative. It gives me the liberty to go with the colors I want, with the shimmer that I want, and I can always fix everything else before touching the skin. And then I think this is the fifth one, especially if I'm working with someone who's got an oily skin. So if I start with the face first and I go with the eyes, it means the moment I'm done with the face and I'm done with the eyes, the skin would have kind of like oxidated even more than it would have if I have finished if I had actually started off with the eyes first. So for example, let's say you're going to spend about 30 minutes or 45 minutes on the face, and you're working on oily skin. It means the moment you finish with the eyes, that makeup on the face has already lasted another 30 minutes. So for longevity, I'll do it the other way around, because once the eyes, there's not going to move. It doesn't get affected by the oiliness of the skin, per se, unlike the rest of the face, so that the client has the makeup seated longer than it would have. Like I said again, it's preference. It's what I've tried both and I've seen what works for me. I'm interested to know why, the technique you prefer and why on the description box. I would love to hear as a makeup artist. I hope that you'll find that helpful as well. But also some of these factors, depend with the skin type that you're working with. Also depend with kind of products that you're working with. But I think for me, ever since I started doing with the eyes, is that I think the maximum I've done per day. I know this will be hard to believe, but it happened. The maximum I've done, and it a day, it was in a photo shoot. It was 18 people. I know you're like, Alina, how? Literally, and it was like full looks. I wasn't even cutting off everything. I remember that was a shoot that we were doing. We started around, I think, around 8, and the shoot was happening at 5. So that's where I've kind of like sharpened, and I've seen what works for me, what gives me the better results and the quickest way. I remember I was doing looks for like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah, because I knew if I just go with eyebrows, eyeshadow, face, I'm doing anything less than 10 minutes. But hey, that's what works for me. Anyway, guys, go back to today's look. Oh my god, this foundation betrayed me. I was like, let me try out this foundation. But the foundation was good, but I think it oxidizes. It's got this orange undertone, but I was like, you know what, I'm a pro, I have to fix it, so I went, I did kind of like reverse contouring, and I think everything ended up sitting well. This was the time I thought, let me move away a little bit from Krylin and let's see how it works. But I love the end result, but your blending skills must be like spot on, or else it's not going to work. And one of the products I think that I love, I think people that are gonna ask a lot about, is the shimmer or the pigment that I applied on the eyes. I don't know where you get it from. It was literally a gift from one of my clients from Nigeria. It's called Twinkle. So I'm still yet to find out also from where I can get it. I loved it, guys. I don't even think the video does justice to how this pigment was just popping out. It was just giving us what we wanted for, and also I use the any eyeshadow palette here. I'm just going to leave some of the products that I use that I don't normally use, that I love. The pigmentation on that Ennis palette is absolutely amazing, and it doesn't have so much fallout. So for all the girlies that like to do the skin first and do the eyes later, you probably will love this eyeshadow because it doesn't have so much fallout, so which will help you at the end. And also, I think this is the first time you've ever seen me use a lip liner, because for me lipstick works, guys. I'm a makeup artist, I'm a business person, so I calculate the products that I use, the amount I charge, and the return of investment. So things like lip liner, because I'm like, if I could use a lipstick to line it, why should I buy a lip liner? But that's just me. But here I got a lip liner, the one that I love, actually. I think this is the only lip liner that I've tried that I really loved, is the one from MAC in the shade Chestnut. It's an absolute favorite. So I feel like when I felt like spoiling myself, that's the one I got. And yes, I did my normal combo. And this is a trick that I also use when I'm doing lips and I want the lipstick to last longer. I always go in with the base of the light lipstick that I use, my normal browns and nude. You can even use concealer if you don't have the nude. And then I apply the color that I want to apply a lot. I can tell you that lipstick is not going to go anywhere. The client, rest assured, they'll be good throughout the day. And also the powder that I used here, the loose powder that I think you just saw apply, was the Mirac powder in the shade Curry. Guys, I love it. I love it, guys. I'm so sold on the Mirac powder. Like, I tried to use other powders, but I'm like, I ain't going nowhere. They're loose powders. It's just the pigment is absolutely amazing. And this is how the final look looks like. Guys, please tell me what you think, what you like about the look, what are some of the techniques that you learned that you're going to try out. Bye.